hearing of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. This is an unusual hearing for us, and it's exciting. In the back room, it sounded like it was a reception because everybody was so excited to see their friends and to reconnect. And that was happening on a social level, and now we're going to reconnect on a professional level. One thing that we know for each of you is you've had an incredible career in Congress, an incredible career in national security, incredible careers on this committee. We do not want to lose your resident expertise. And we believe that you worked on a bipartisan basis, and we're certainly all about getting this committee working back on a bipartisan basis. So we want to turn to you today to get your advice, issues that you see that you think we need to be focused on, and issues that you think this committee, as you have seen the work that we have been doing, should either continue or modify in a way that we're undertaking them. And so I want to first introduce who we have in front of us. We have former Congresswoman Jane Harman, who during her time in Congress remained steadfast in her commitment to U.S. national security. Ms. Harman served as the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee in the 107th and 108th Congress. She also chaired the House Homeland Security Subcommittee on Intelligence and served as the president and CEO of the Wilson Center following her time in office. Former Congressman Frank LoBiondo, who earned a reputation in Congress as an advocate for the intelligence community's work in some of the most remote and dangerous areas of the world where he himself would often travel. Former Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, who made history as the first Hispanic Republican woman and the first Cuban-American elected to Congress. Ms. Ros-Lehtinen was also a leader in advocacy for the U.S.-Israeli relationship during her time in the House of Representatives. Former Congressman Pete King, who is known for his dedication to U.S. counterterrorism efforts. Mr. King previously served as chairman of the House Homeland Security Committee in the 109th and the 112th Congress, and he's a well-known commentator on national security and world affairs. And former Congressman Jim Langevin, who was a leading voice on cybersecurity issues. Mr. Langevin chaired the Armed Services Subcommittee on Intelligence in the 116th Congress. And Mr. Langevin also served as the chair to my being his ranking member on the Strategic Subcommittee of Armed Services. We appreciate that each of you are here today. We know that in your preparation you were asked these basic questions. What are the most critical threats facing our nation? What is the proper role of the intelligence community in our nation's response to these threats? What was the unfinished business of this committee while you served in Congress that you believe that this committee needs to continue? And any other advice or thoughts that you might have for us, we welcome you here today, and I recognize my ranking member, Jim Himes.